Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Julie from Rebelalchemy. Today we'll be continuing with the chakra series where we'll be discussing the solar plexus, including the pathology and diseases that manifest when the solar plexus is blocked, excessive or deficient. If you haven't already checked out the other videos in this series, you might want to do that. Or if you're unclear as to what the chakras are, then please also check out the beginner's guide, which will give you an overview as to what the chakras do and their functions. Before I get started, please remember to hit the like, share and subscribe button, as well as the notification bell, so that you don't miss any future uploads. The solar plexus is also known as the third chakra, and the traditional Sanskrit name is Manipura. It's located below your diaphragm, just under the sternum. Along with the third eye, it's probably the most recognized chakra that most people talk about. Even if you don't know what it is exactly, you will have felt it at some stage, because when we get nervous, the butterfly sensations that we feel in our stomachs is actually the solar plexus reacting when we don't feel powerful and the energy rises up. The solar plexus is symbolized by the color yellow, and it's associated with the element of fire and the sense of sight. It symbolizes power, strength, ego, self-esteem, control, confidence, autonomy, purpose, ambition, discipline, willpower, and it's also our ability to take risks. Within the 7-year cycles, the solar plexus influences the age range of 14 to 21 years, so just as we start to become more proactive as young adults. Imbalances in the solar plexus usually derive from fear, rejection, being criticized, ridiculed, not meeting up to expectations, fear over secrets being disclosed, and also a fear of being abandoned by our peer group. Within the physical body, the solar plexus governs the digestive system, the stomach, liver, gallbladder, pancreas, spleen, muscles, tendons, ligaments, and also our metabolism. When the solar plexus is balanced and healthy, you will generally be confident, spontaneous, responsible, reliable, warm. You'll also have a good sense of humor, be self-disciplined, playful, and be able to meet challenges, and also be able to process your emotions. When the solar plexus is blocked or out of balance, the following emotional or behavioral issues can arise, such as shame, low self-esteem, low confidence, passivity, lack of power, helplessness, self-destruction, fearfulness and self-doubt. You may also be angry, resentful, domineering, controlling, aggressive, authoritarian, manipulative, unreliable, and also display a victim mentality. You might be deceitful, stubborn, arrogant, competitive, a bully, and exhibit a type A personality. A blocked or excessive solar plexus can also represent physical abuse, fear of punishment, always needing to be right, and it can also represent someone who is constantly active and unable to sit still. So, for my usual disclaimer, do not panic if you identify with any of the traits mentioned. It's quite normal for us to have some negative aspects within our personalities, but if any of these issues are dominating your day-to-day life detrimentally, this will indicate a blockage or imbalance in the solar plexus that you need to work on. You may have noticed by now that some of the diseases and behavioural traits that pertain to the base and sacral chakra are also associated with other chakras and vice versa. This is because the chakras overall are interrelated and work in unison with one another, so you will find certain traits and illnesses spread across more than one chakra. Moving on to the pathology and diseases that derive from imbalances in the solar plexus. This can be any disease that ends in the word itis and is generally associated with the emotions of anger and frustration. Inflammation is also associated with these diseases, such as appendicitis, arthritis, bronchitis, conjunctivitis, tonsillitis, gastroenteritis, hepatitis, pancreatitis and colitis. Basically any disease ending in itis, even if that organ is not controlled specifically by the solar plexus, will originate in this chakra when the emotion behind the condition is fueled by anger. Other notable diseases associated with the solar plexus will also be digestive issues, ulcers, diabetes, high blood pressure, chronic fatigue, autoimmune diseases, liver disorders, muscle spasms, hyperglycemia, and also neurovegetative dysfunction. If you wanted to work on balancing your solar plexus, there's a few methods that you can try, such as working with crystals. Yellow crystals correspond with the solar plexus, like citrine, amber, topaz, tiger's eye, jasper and yellow tourmaline. You can try exercise like jogging or running, as this triggers action. Running is equally beneficial for the base chakra, as it keeps you grounded and connected to the earth. Stomach crunches are also good, as this helps to tone the digestive organs. You can also do yoga. Karma yoga corresponds with the solar plexus. You can work with essential oils. Rosemary, lavender true, bergamot, cinnamon and lemon are all beneficial for the solar plexus. Listening to classical music is great, and the solar plexus is represented by the musical note of E. You can wear yellow clothing, and you can say "I can" affirmations, because the solar plexus is all about asserting your will. You may also want to avoid criticism, especially if you have new ideas that you haven't quite gotten off the ground, because invalidation from other people can end up making you feel powerless. So, for my usual spiel, if you do have one of the chronic ailments that we've just mentioned, it is advisable to seek healing in the first instance, as you want to push back on as much of the disease as possible, if not entirely, before reverting to the maintenance techniques which you can then use on a daily basis. So that's it, guys. Please stay tuned for the next video on the heart chakra, where we'll take a look at the pathology and diseases that manifest when the heart chakra is blocked or out of alignment. Please remember to like, comment, share, subscribe and hit the notification bell. And if you would like to support the channel, then you can find the details in the drop down below. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.